In the process of ovum production, gametogenesis, we have discussed related to the sperm and ovum, and now we will discuss the process of gametogenesis or the process of gametogenesis of ovum, that is oogenesis. So here formation or production of matured ovum is called as female gametogenesis or oogenesis. Oogenesis means ovum formation, ovum development and ovum maturation is called oogenesis. That is formation of mature ovum after formation, after development and after maturation is called as oogenesis. That is formation of female mature ovum is called as female gametogenesis or oogenesis. In the oogenesis process, unlike male, it is different in the female. So generally males it occurs after puberty. Every process of the male sperm formation takes place after puberty, but it is different in the case of females. Once again, so here see that in the process of oogenesis process, we have in the each ovary we have several number of ovum. N number of ovum present in the ovary. So we have a separate particular type of cells called as oogonial cells. So oogonial cells are also called as ovum mother cells are present. These ovum mother cells are the basis. They start dividing. So before knowing about that, we will try to understand the ovary differences. Ovary consists of ovary singular, ovaries double. Your ovary consists of outer part. This part is called cortex. Outer part is called as cortex region. inner part is called as medulla region. Inner part medulla, outer part cortex. Outer part cortex. So, at the primary stage, that is when the baby, that is fetus, 6 months. On the approximately between the 180 days of the gestation period, the oogonial cells in the case of the female baby is formed. At the gestation period, 180 days, that is 6 months of the baby, in the gestation period only, oogonial cells or ovaries are formed. These undergo the division during so already you know that gestation period of human embryo is 270 to 280 days. That is 9 months to 9 months, 10 days. 9 months to 9 months, 10 days. So in this 180 days, that is the 6 months of the embryo growth, the first oogonial cells will divide. So these oogonial cells at this particular stage, these mother cells will divide and form primary oocytes or primary, they form primary oocytes. Primary oocytes are formed at the 180 days of the gestation period. They are formed and they are converted before the birth of the child into primary oocytes. No new primary oocytes are formed after the birth of the baby. No primary oocytes. No primary oocytes are formed after the birth of the baby. They are formed before the birth of the baby, that is from the 6 months of the gestation to the 9 months of the gestation. So the oogonial cells will be formed at the 6 months of the fetus and they will be converted into primary oocytes before the birth of the baby. Before the birth of the baby. These primary oocytes in the So these primary oocytes will be developed into secondary oocytes before puberty. From these secondary oocytes, once they attain the puberty, these secondary oocytes, one ovum from each side of the ovary per month will be developed into mature ovum. Here, try to understand that oogonial cells are considered as the ovum mother cells. These ovum mother cells are formed at the fetus, 6 months of the fetus, that is gestation period, when the baby is inside the mother's womb only. In the 6 months of the fetus, the oogonial cells slowly start converting into primary oocytes and once the primary oocytes are completely formed, when the baby is completely matured, no primary oocytes are formed after the birth of the baby. They are only formed before the birth of the baby, and from the primary oocytes are slowly converted in the child period when the baby is growing. Along with that, these primary oocytes will be converted into secondary oocytes, and all the secondary oocytes will be in a immature condition before puberty. Once they attain the puberty, all these secondary oocytes, from them only one secondary oocyte is converted into mature ovum, that is one mature ovum per month from each ovary, and this is alternated, means this time if it is taken from the ovum is produced from the right side ovary, next time it is produced from the left side, and the third month from the right side, fourth month from the left side. In the same way, it will be repeated. So here we will try to understand that ovary consists of cortical region and medulla region. Middle part medulla, outer part cortex. So these oogonial cells, it will be forming before the birth of the baby, that is approximately between the 6 months of the baby formation to the 9 months. So before, in this 6 months to 9 months only, you can see that each ovary, whatever the oogonial cells present in the each ovary on the peripheral region, that is the cortex region, they start dividing and form the primary oocytes. These primary oocytes will stay arrested in the primary oocyte stage, that is the prophase 1 of the meiosis 1, and once the birth is occurred of the baby, once the primary oocytes will start going the next phases of the meiosis 1, next phases of the meiosis 1 after prophase 1, that is diplotin stage, prophase 1, and continue with the metaphase 1, continue with the anaphase 1, continue with the telophase 1, then it undergoes the formation of the secondary oocyte. The secondary oocyte is again stopped at the metaphase 2. Metaphase 2 of the metaphase 2. From here, diplotin, that is prophase 1, diplotin 2, it continues further up to the metaphase 2 of the meiosis 2. So once it attains the metaphase 2 of the meiosis 2, the secondary oocyte formation is completed. The secondary oocyte formation is completed before the maturation of the baby, that is the puberty of the baby, that is the first menarche cycle. The first menstruation cycle, also called as menarche, So we will discuss in detail the process of formation of the oogenesis.